Okay, Arcane Odyssey is updated and it has added the Easter event. This will last for 1 month. I'm going to go over all the eggs and how to get them, all locations of how to get them quickly. Well, not quickly, but as best as I can. Everything will be timestamped, and the description and comments should have a little bit of a text explanation on all the eggs. Hopefully you guys can find that useful. So let's go ahead and start off with the first egg here, which would be the Alchemy Egg. So the Alchemy Egg is going to be in Frostmil in the Alchemist Tower. Should be pretty obvious there. It should spawn right in front of us, just over here. I'm going to go ahead and click up E to pick it up, and that will get you the first egg or whatever egg you're looking forward to. That is the one there. I guess I should have mentioned that to see this UI, this book, is going to be located in your backpack. So you can click on that backpack item or the tilde key. You want to go ahead and drag it to your hotbar, or just click on it in inventory. Just make sure you open your backpack. It should be just in here like this. Drag it here and see it. So now we're going to go in the same spot of Frost. We're going to go over the Frosty Egg since it's just nearby, right over here. So the Frosty Egg is going to be located in the icy mines. You know, just go ahead. I don't know if it's only in the same spot, but it's going to be on top of like the roof of the cave basically. So you want to just go and find the smugglers inside the cave and just keep following until you see like a drop off, like water basically, and then eventually you'll spot the egg on the roof basically. So drop off like something like this over here, and then one of the tunnels will lead you pretty much towards the egg here. So I don't think it's this one here, but something like this. So down here, I just passed it in the video, but we're gonna head back to it real quick. You can look up here and you can see it is just right there. So it could be a different spot, but that's where we found it, or I found it. It's there, and it's just up in there, right there. So now we're gonna go pretty much in order here because Frosty Egg and Alchemy Egg are near each other. So we're gonna go over now the Asteroid Egg. Asteroid Egg is an egg that spawns at nighttime only, and it's pretty random. You should see it be falling from the sky, and then it'll be in the water. But maybe it could be on land as well. So I'll show you guys an example of what it could look like. I'm gonna remove this black box. It's my face, but you can see it spawn right there. Oh, now I missed it there in the video. Wow. There it is. Watch, ready? And then boom. There it is. So there you go. It just spawns like that. Gotta pay attention. It's just random, sadly, and you know, not much can be done about that. That's my last pet. I don't look at that. Okay, next up we're gonna be going over is the Egg of the Sky. This one is being located in how to close this. We hit up the stepstones to head up to the floating islands, Cirrus, and you want to get the boat, and you want to go over to Skycliff Island. This is where they spawn. We'll show the example here. So here, Skycliff Island, you can see that they're just floating in the sky. You want to go ahead and park your ship, you know, where you can collect it, and it's just right there floating above the sky, as you can see right there. Okay, next up we have is the golden egg. This one's nearby as well, which is good. This is going to be located, which I'll show on the map in the video as well, in northern Jaw. So it's going to be like around over here, but it's like a secret. I'll show you guys in the video here. So the map is right here. So take a screenshot or look at the video, pause the video. That's where we're going for this egg here, right there on that yellow dot. Once you get to the top, you want to go ahead and break the top. As you can tell, there's like some rocks there. And just fall down, and you'll get the golden egg right there. Easy peasy. Okay, next up we have is the forest egg. This one is going to be located in the forest of Cernunno. It's going to be located in the swamp area, not where the cultists are, at the swamp area basically. Okay, so in the swamp area where the water is, these are like not lily pads, but like the moss that just like floats above the water. That's where the egg can spawn. I don't know, is it the same spot every time? But the spot I found it was over here, in the tree in the middle or left over here. So this is where I got my egg, but it might be different somewhere else. But it does randomly spawn, I think. And there it is for myself, the forest egg right there. Now on the second row here, we have the coconut egg. This one is going to be spawning randomly on pretty much any island that has a palm tree. This will spawn a chance to be spawned under it from a palm tree, basically. So it's just a bit random on this one. It's not guaranteed, but it's one not the easier ones, but any of these palm trees, like so located like this, a palm tree like this right here, might have a chance to have a coconut egg or whatever it's called on the under it instead of a regular coconut. So that's just how that works. So I'll show you guys what it looks like real quick if I can find it. So here's an example of coconut egg. Like it could be any island. We're in the sand hill, whatever island. I forget what sand. I don't know what it's called. You can see here under a palm tree. Just pick it up. It's random. It could be it's server side, so anybody can pick it up. Doesn't matter. You can pick up multiple if you want to. You only get one though in inventory. This is random, so sadly not much you can do. But yeah, don't look at this island. Okay, next up, we did this one already, and then we do Egg of the Abyss. This one spawns randomly in a underwater area. So the underwater areas are brand new to the game. You can also get like a chart, underwater dive chart, whatever it's called, and you can click on it in your inventory, and you can reveal the spot on the map. And they're pretty much in the same spot. Well, it's random, but the egg's random as well. You can just like look underwater and you'll see jellyfish and then you go there. If you want to let's say increase the time underwater, you can go to a let's say go to a cauldron. A cauldron's near most of the time near a bender like this one here. You want to go ahead and make a water breathing potion, makes you last underwater longer. So you want to do seaweed, add 5 of them, and then you need to put a clam in there. So clam, any whatever you want, add 2, then you brew it. And we go. We got a moderate water breathing flask for 5 minutes of extra breathing. Doesn't make you invincible, like you don't last for 5 minutes in the water, but you last longer in the water. You still need to get air eventually. Pop that, go down and get the egg, for example, like this. Here's an example of getting the abyssal egg. You just look around, try to find jellyfish in one location using the camera. I can pop the water potions. I saw it further away. You can see jellyfish, and it's always, it's not like it's completely random. The egg may not spawn there, may not be there all the time, but you can see here right in front of us, the egg is a bit glowing right there. Go ahead and pick it up. And there we go. Egg of Abyss. It might be server side. But yeah, that's just how that works, sadly. Alright, next up we have is the spider egg. This one is going to be located in Whispering Caverns. It's going to be located like around there. There's a couple down the spawn, but in the same spots each time. All right, so Whispering Caverns, we're in the middle area right now. On the back side, there's one of this, there's 2 towers, one on the front, that tower over there, and there's one on the back. There's a couple spots the egg can spawn in, but they can spawn all at the same time. But you want to head to the back, middle here, and you can see there's 1 egg in the tower here. It's been there, it's always spawned there for me, even if I pick up 1 time. It's just inside the tower, like so, for example. There it is, spider egg. All right, next up we have is the Champion's Egg. People confusing, but from my example, well, we got this egg. It's you have to go to the bounty board and claim a bounty off. So you have PvP, hunt them down basically. Whoever's in the server. So in our server right now, only 1 person, which is this person, that could be hunted to get the bounty for that egg there. And once you hunt them down and get them, arrest them, then you get the egg from that. People said that it does work. Maybe it might work in Manure Garden. Just fight people in there, but I'm not entirely sure that's true or not. But from my remember, for mostly it's the bounty claiming. You can hopefully find somebody in the server that's nice enough to trade kills with you. Other than that, that's how you get it. I'll show you the example here. So I had someone nice enough from stream to offer their bounty just because they're nice. So I appreciate the help. on stream. So again, claim the bounty at the board, and then they came over and we just demolished them. I mean, let me finish them off. Pretty much. That's just how it is. So with that, killing this guy gave us the egg on the bottom right, as you can tell right there. Bounty claimed, and there we go. It has a PvP. I tried NPC and it didn't work, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Try it. That's what we got. Okay, next up we have is the Cannon Egg. Cannon Egg. This one is by getting sealed chests, and then going back to the shipwright and selling them. So it's not a guaranteed chance. It's a random chance. Luckily, the first one I did was the first. I didn't have to worry about it. It just gave me the egg on the first sealed chest. Sealed chests are from pirate ships, so you can sink a pirate ship with your own pirate ship. You can't just jump off your pirate ship and then use your magic or weapons to sink their ship. You have to sink the ship with your ship. The new way to get sunken, you can get also from the sunken diving. There can be treasure from that. Plus treasure hunting with treasure charts can also give you sunken chests as well. So I'll show you guys an example of what happens. So we got pretty lucky here. It was our first sealed chest. We sold it. You can see we got the egg just like that. Easy. But it's just selling those chests from, like I've said, from getting from pirate ships, sunken maps, sunken treasure, or sunken areas. I don't know what you call them anyway. I don't know. The dive spots, I guess. And treasure charts. All right. Next we have is the cursed egg, as it sounds. The only cursed place in the game right now is going to be a curse's keep. That's going to be located on the tallest tower. So it's going to be about, I think it's this one or that one, either one. It's very hard to miss. I'll show you the example here. It's a bit hard to see, but you can see the red glowing sphere in the background there is going to be the egg. So the tallest tower, look for the tallest tower in this. So you can see it right there anyways on screen. Just want to go ahead and get to that egg right there, the cursed egg in front of us. And that's it. That's where the cursed egg is. Pick it up, and there you go. Next up we have is the bronze egg. This egg is by solving or doing treasure charts. So those you can get from chart chests, the purple things, or apparently your rivals from doing bounty boards a lot. They can give you more advanced ones. I got mine on my third common treasure chart. It's not guaranteed to drop when you do it. And if you're like, how do I do treasure charts? Well, based off people telling me straight, there's a website which I'll link in the comments in the description. I just use that. Just use the whatever it tells you to input into the website, and then try to follow the area you need to go for that. So here's when I got mine. So as you can see here, we're digging up treasure here, and it's based off of just finishing the chart. Not like it won't dig up an egg. You just gotta finish a chart pretty much, and then that will get you the prompt at the bottom right there that you've gotten the egg pretty much. So as you can see here, the last thing to dig up here, you can see bronze egg obtained, and that's what we get for doing that one there. Next up we have is the shark egg. This one's a bit difficult. If you like me, I have fire magic and ash magic. I can't use them in the water, so I use a bow, sadly. But this one, it's not guaranteed every shark will drop it. It's a pretty low chance if you kill like a lower tier shark, like a tiger shark. People say they can drop it. I got mine from a white shark, great white shark. And then obviously if you fight like white eyes, or you fight the poison shark, you probably have a higher chance to drop it. But it's when you kill the shark, it will drop. It won't drop in the water. It'll just drop as a notification as anything else. Here's an example of that. So I was looking for some sharks here in the water by using the camera with the ship, just going in and out. And then I saw this great white shark just AFK, as they would as AI. Went down with my bow and started shooting it from afar. And then we were able to get the drop, as you can see here at the bottom right. It's just a drop. You don't pick it up, it just drops as a kill. So there we go. That's what we got for that one there, shark egg. Okay, next up we have is the Snowman Egg. This one is located in Mount Orthro, or I can't say this ever. Orthrus. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, it's to be right here at the peak of the snow. So you gotta go in from the entrance, which is like over here, and head up there, and you'll get the Snowman Egg. So heading to the top, it's just where the chests are, or if there's no chest, and it's just right over here. It's pretty bright. But you can see the Snowman Egg is just up there, and that's where we got it at the top of the mountain, pretty much. All right, next, last row, we have Samurai Egg. This one is going to be located in the first boss you fight in the game, which is Silent Iri. That is where that egg there. So head over there, get the egg. So the very first boss, remember the poison samurai, whatever, inside of his little house here. It is at the back over there, and that's the Samurai Egg. Okay, next up we have is the egg statue. This one's be located in Limestone Island, Limestone Key, and the statue in front of there. It spawns there pretty often. It's always there in the same spot. I mean, okay. So what are we doing in Limestone Key? This is front of the statue right here, as you can see right there. Nice. Okay, next up we have is the news egg. This one's not obvious, but it's actually, we could just do it in the video right here. It is right here, next to this board in Rubica. That's where I found mine. Pick it up, whatever. Next up we have is King's Egg. This is located in also Rubica and the castle of this guy. So I'm gonna head up here, side here, the doors, up the stairs, take a right, whatever, and then there's the king egg over here, like so. Then we have the very last egg, which is annoying, the hardest egg out of all of them, which is the Sunbloom Egg. This is gonna spawn in Sandfall Isle on a cactus, replacing a prickly pear. It is very random. It is very rare. Maybe they might buff it up later, but it is server side. So if somebody else is there and you see it and they pick it up first, it will be gone. So you have to, hopefully somebody helps you, like someone like I got helped. Someone found it in their server and told me to teleport there. So I'll show you guys. I mean, what it looks like. I mean, it's just looks like the pear, to be honest, just smaller. This one I had some help. Like I said, there's the egg there. The Sunbloom Egg, as you can see, it spawns randomly on a cactus on this island, and you know, there could be two, there could be one, but it is server side, so I appreciate the help again. Again, it's very useful. So that is all the eggs. Once you get all the eggs, you'll get two things. You get three things. You get a badge to say that you finished the Easter egg hunt, and then you get the Valkyrie Helm, Easter Valkyrie Helm, which is what we have on our head here. I don't know what I just equipped, unequipped. Okay, cool. I don't know what I had before. That's nice game. Nice. I know what it is, but so Valkyrie Helm. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. So the Valkyrie Helm, as you can see there, and it can't be traded until after the event ends. So like I said, the month end in a month. There it is. There. 2 frames per second, and then we're gonna go ahead and head over to the ship. Here you get the Easter egg lanterns, which is a little bit of red tint, pink tint on them. So as you know, go to your shipyard and equip them. Pretty easy to find as they are the event color, as you can see there. So that's it. That is the event. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We have 1 month to get all the eggs, and some pretty cool stuff, honestly. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy that, and that's the event.